Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's total body strength exercises, and these are great moves to help boost our metabolism. All right, let's begin. Step touching. A nice little chest opener to begin today's warm-up. And I guarantee you, if you lift weights on a regular basis, at least twice a week, if you could bring it up to 3 times a week, that'd be even better, but at least twice a week, you really will be doing your body good. You'll be maintaining muscle at least, or you may even grow a little bit of muscle. It depends on how good your nutrition is. And always remember, nutrition is king when it comes to our body weight or body fat, and also helping maintain or grow muscle. If you're not taking in enough calories or enough protein, good calories now from good wholesome foods, your muscles really will lag behind. But we really can help boost our metabolism by lifting weights and eating adequate amounts of protein and your green vegetables as well, and hydrating your body. Okay, let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do a lateral move now, going side to side. Pump those arms. We get those shoulders in motion as well here. Now, as you can see, I have a selection of weights as always with the strength. We take out all the toys here. And I even have the kettlebell today. So if you do have one, I know a few ladies are telling me they have their kettlebells. So you can do a good few of these exercises today with a kettlebell. If you don't have one, that's fine. We'll work away with our dumbbells. That's it. Good. Now let's add a little heel raise here. Heel up. Again, that's going to try and help to loosen out those inner thighs and those hips a little bit for us. Well done. I'm going to go across one more time, and I'm going to take you back to the middle, and we're going to hold the hip raises stationary now. You can use the other hand there to help balance the body. Lift that foot across. That's it, good. That's it, good. And this continuous move really does help us to loosen out those hips and the inner thighs a little bit. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Always remember, if you can't touch that heel, it's the last one, just do a little air tap, or even lower down the leg, a little bit lower leg. Right, let's do some step backs. Ready to push back while we're at it there. Great bit of mobility for the shoulders. Keep the heel up as always with your step back moves. Push back, that's it. Nice little bit of cardio to get the heart pumping and get the sweat flowing. Good. Now I do have a couple of moves on the mat today. The first one is a kneeling one-sided shoulder press. You don't have to kneel down if you don't want to. It just makes it a little bit harder because you're taking the legs out of it, you're taking support away from the body, but you can do it standing up. We do have our pullovers. That's always a tricky one if you don't come to the floor. I know I've said it before, but you can use your bed if you want to. Pause the video, run up to the bed. Just be careful with the bed though. Don't overextend the weight, whatever dumbbell you're using behind your head. Just be very careful of that and you don't hyperextend your shoulders. That's good. 4, and 3, 2, and last one. Let's do some rainbow legs. Open up those hips. That's it. Good, draw that rainbow for me. Again, great one for the inner thighs and hips. That's good, that feels good. Keep the hips as still as you possibly can. Always remember, your hip bones are like headlights in a car, and we don't want to be overly rotating the hips. Just keep them still. 2 more. Last one. Now 2 feet together. So either step out to the side, or if you can, do your little lunges out to the side. Give that a go. That's it. Good. And we'll bring in some nice side lunges today with a knee up to work on our balance. You can do it body weight if you want to, if you're new here to the exercises, because it is quite a challenging move. It really does challenge the balance a good deal. Keep that chest up now as that leg steps out. That's it. Send your hips back. Bend that opposite leg. Good work. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Okay, nice big circles for the shoulders. And today's format is a couplet. So that's 2 exercises repeated twice before we move on to set 2. So each set is 4 minutes. We have 6 sets, so that makes it 24 minutes. Let's go the other way. That's good. Nice big circles for those arms. And last 3 and 2 and 1. Let's do some calf raises. Up onto those toes, hold it for a second. Up and down. Now we're starting off with a big leg move. Great calorie burner, great muscle builder, as long as you're eating those good wholesome foods and that protein. That's it. So to be honest with you, a lot of people think you actually build muscle when you're exercising. You actually break it down. We're actually breaking down muscle tissue when we lift weights. That's why we may feel a little bit of soreness the next day. It's not so much the lactic acid. A lot of people think it's lactic acid. Your body clears that out pretty instantly, really, once you're finished. It's more like you've torn your muscle tissue, and that's okay. It sounds really dramatic. They knit themselves back together, but they need help. They need good nutrition and good hydration and sleep. Your sleep is very important. And you're building your muscles while you rest, while you sleep. And that's why it's important to have rest days in between weight training. A little bit of cardio, some nice walks, something like that. Swimming is great. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Right, we're going to get started. 12:48 is that sequence. I don't think I mentioned that. Right, let's begin. So we're going to do a back lunge. I'm going to go with the bigger ones here, but this one's a big leg move. So we're back lunge into a bicep curl, and we're alternating. Now, if you can't do a back lunge, just do a small back step, okay? See if you can get those bicep curls in. If you're new here, you might need to leave out the bicep curl and maybe hold a chair. Put a chair to the side, put your weights on the chair so it doesn't move, and just practice those lunges. Lower those weights slowly. Keep the elbows tucked into the rib cage. Curl the weights all the way up to your shoulder, full range of movement. That's it, good work. Again, this is a great one that we will challenge the balance. That's it, knee down to the floor. Well done, great work. Now I'm going to use a kettlebell for single arm row, but you can of course use your dumbbell. Step back. If you don't need assistance, just put your hand on your thigh there, not your kneecap. Okay, kettlebell's a little heavier, it's 2 kilograms heavier here. The heavier you can go with this single arm row, the better. Reason being, it's a compound exercise, so you're working a lot of major muscle groups with it. So muscles in your back, biceps, shoulders. So you will get away with more weight. And look at the mobility we're getting with the legs in a split stance like this. Absolutely amazing. So strength training is a great time to get mobility work in as well. Now I've started on the right side. So left side would be when we repeat these 2 exercises. Slowly lower that weight down to the floor. Working against gravity, very good. Okay, are you ready for those back lunges? Ooh, they were tough, round 1. Okay, you can start, you don't have to wait for the 12 seconds, it's 12 today. All right, let's go. I was thinking, yeah, so that rest time's a little bit short. Take more rest if you need it now. Take that 15 seconds or even more if you need that. Good. And curl. And curl. Well done. Look forward, keep the chest high. Find that fixed spot on the wall in front of you. That's it, I'm not looking for lots and lots of reps here. I'm just looking for a few good reps and just keep coming back to it. Excellent, well done. Okay, let's head into single arm row. Left side. Okay, 1 foot behind, 1 foot in front, and we'll go with it. Try not to rest on that kneecap. That's it, good. Lower that weight slowly, all the way down. Drive the weight up or drive that elbow back behind you. Hold for a split second, slowly lower to the floor. Very important you take your time. Keep your muscles under tension when you're weight training. Now I've got a great leg exercise next with low squat walks across the room. Again, you can use a dumbbell or your kettlebell with it. Good work. Let me show you this one straight away. If you want to do some calf raises while you watch me demonstrate the moves, I'm going to sit the booty down low and stay down there. Work the inner and outer thighs. Now, if you're feeling tired, you can stand up either side and have a little rest. Let's challenge ourselves. Again, you can hold your one dumbbell or even two out in front, or a kettlebell. That's it, good. Keep that booty down low now, you're doing great. Come on, you can do this. Don't drop the chest forward. Use the dumbbells or the kettlebell just to keep your chest upright. We don't want to fall on our bells. Come on, you're doing great. Stay strong with me now. Ooh, feel the burn. Okay, come on up out of it. Excellent job. Okay, now we're into that side lunge. Let's stay on one side. Side lunge. Tap your foot if you have to into shoulder press, okay? Tap your foot, shoulder. Take note what leg you're doing as we're switching for the second round. Tap and up. And up. If you can, sweep your foot up and do your shoulder press. I know it's very challenging. You can do that if you want to. Great, feeling great. Torso mobility here, that thoracic spine. And across and up, right up to the ceiling if you can there with that shoulder press. Okay. Now we are back to low squat walks across the room. Whew. Even though it's strength, my heart rate's quite high. Right, let's sit our booties down. Let's go across the floor. Looks like a very goofy move, all right. Well, it's great for that lower half, great for those abdominals. And over we go. Take your time. Stay low, come on, you can do this. Stay strong with me. Keep that head up. Come on, we get down a little lower. We're nearly there, I'm sure of it. Come on, you can do this. Let's make our way over, just there now. Well done, excellent job. Okay. Side lunge with that knee raise, shoulder press, opposite direction. Keep your feet moving. My heart rate's quite high today. Whew. Okay. And over. Don't worry if you're having a bad balance day. Put your foot down if you need to. That's okay. Some days my balance is better than others. And that's all right. We're not robots. Good. Or either one side could even be better than the other. I noticed my other side was better than this one. Ooh, good work, really working that standing ankle, putting it through its paces here. Now we have that kneeling shoulder press next. You can do it standing. You can just leave it at one dumbbell, or you can bring in your second dumbbell just to make it a little more challenging for the body because you're using extra weight. And just do one side, okay? I'm going to kneel down here. Same thing. Kneel down, get comfortable on your mat, make sure your knee is okay. And lift and lower. And lower. Now we're heading straight down for the pullovers next. Good. If you find this dumbbell on this shoulder is a little bit too challenging for you, can put it down. Now the pullover exercise is actually a great exercise done with a kettlebell. Again, it's just the shape, the horns, the shape of the bell, but it works well with a dumbbell. You can double up, but just be careful. Watch you don't overextend. Oh, this is tough. Come on, breathe out. Breathe in. Oh, I was glad to hear the beep with that. That was right side for me. Left will be round 2. Okay, let's go down. I love it so much with the kettlebell. I'm just going to switch around here, but remember, you can't do it with your dumbbell. Okay, hold those horns or hold that one dumbbell or double up. Good, I'm up in the bridge. You don't have to come up into a bridge. I always like to get that extra glute work. And up above your chest there, try to avoid hovering it above your face. Go, breathe in. Breathe out. Pay attention to how your shoulders are feeling. If you're very tight in that upper thoracic area, the pullover can be quite an uncomfortable move, and that's just a sign that you need to be doing more of this, maybe even body weight on your rest days from strength. Okay, you're ready to work that other shoulder. All right, let's make our way up. Pause the video if you're needing a little bit of extra rest time. Okay, now rest that on your right shoulder. Left shoulder can do the work now. That's it, good. Reach high. Keep your back straight. Now just pay attention to that lower spine. Is it feeling a little bit of a strain? If it is, you might need to change down your weights. Maybe try it standing. I'm taking the legs out of it here. That's the method of my madness here. And it just makes that upper half have to work pretty much on its own. Good. Again, it's just varying the exercises, bringing us a little bit of variation into our workouts to keep it interesting for us and for the muscles. Come on, you can do it. Always got to challenge your muscles. They quickly adapt to exercise, so always challenge. Right, now I'll do this one with the dumbbell, just so you can see that it works perfectly well with 1 or 2. Up again into that bridge. Good. And over your head. We're heading into tricep work next. Double tricep work. Okay, big stretch over the head. You feel that lovely stretch, that lovely mobility. Hold it here, hold it here. That's it, good. Good work. This is one where I was saying if you're hanging over the edge of the bed, maybe you feel like, yep, usually this exercise is done on a bench where you actually drop the weight down behind you, but the floor here is stopping us from doing that. So it does decrease the mobility a little bit on the exercise and the flexibility, but it's safer. So if you decide to go up on your bed and hang off the edge of your bed, just be careful it doesn't drop down too low. You can use your bed like I'm using the mat here to keep it safe. Okay, ready for your double triceps? Let's go with it. Kickbacks. Right, stick that booty out behind you. Try and get down low. Elbows tucked into your sides. Come on, you're doing great. Kick back. Got a great kicking exercise next. Now, not another kick, but not with the arms. It's a side kick. And then we're going to punch across the body. Now, just because of the punch across the body, you may have to drop your weight down a little bit. That's it. Good. Come on, you can do it. Ooh, feeling the burn there behind me. Excellent job. Okay, I'm just going to drop the weight a little bit because of that punch across. You don't want to stress out your shoulders here. So we're doing a kick out. Step to the side and punch across. And we'll do the other side round 2. Okay, Lean to the side ever so slightly for your kick out, just to allow for that range of movement and across the body. Of course, you can do a pendulum here if you find those side kicks are a little bit too advanced for you. Across the body. Kick. Again, this is great for the hips, great for the glutes. You don't even really need a lot of weight for this, or any weight even, it's great body weight. Kick. And across, come on, you're doing great. Working on that balance, very much so today. Kick. There we go, losing the balance at the end. All right, let's go back to our triceps. If you found your form was failing very quickly, just drop your weight a little bit, because as we know, those triceps are quite weak, notoriously weak on a lot of people. Right, experiment with your stance here. You don't want to go so wide you're bumping the dumbbells off your kneecaps though. Okay, kick back. That's it, good, breathe out, breathe in on the return. You're keeping that upper part of the arm very stationary, no swinging. It's just the lower half that's in motion. Come on, you can do it. This is a tough one. Feeling the burn. And of course the hip is on fire from that last exercise. Let's do another one. Excellent, okay, great work. Okay, let's head back into that lovely hip work now. Leaning slightly to the side really allows for that range of movement for the hip. Draw the belly button into the spine. Kick. You might find one side's not as flexible as the other, I find on this side. Kick. Step across. Good. And kick. Across the body. And across. Come on, you can do it. Kick it out. Cross. Good work. I feel like I'm getting it a little bit now. I'm feeling the glutes actually switching on now. They felt a little bit numb there for a second, a few reps, but now I feel them contracting. Kick. And kick. Last one. Come on, we can do it. And kick. Well done. Okay, now I've got a dumbbell pickup. Right, this is a good one with a heavy dumbbell. Just one. We'll exchange hands. Down, exchange, repeat. There we go. Keep the head up. Bend at those knees, bend, drop those hips. Tailbone down to the floor, switch hands. That's it, good. Now our next three exercises, even this one I would consider conditioning. My heart rate's shooting up with this one. Are very conditioning. That's it, good. We've got a great slam exercise next, I love those. They're just wonderful. The next two exercises are really going to work your abdominals in a standing position. And down we go. Come on. Well done. Excellent job. Okay. You ready for those slams? Now, I'm going to go a little heavier, but not the 3Ks. Okay. Slam down. Knee, knee. Slam. Okay, let's crunch it out. Good work. Slam it down. Lift, lift. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Feeling those abdominals working. Slam it down. Great exercise of control. Accelerating, decelerating, and then into those ab work. Both sides. We just get that ab work in. Come on, we can do it. Well done, excellent. Okay. All right, we're back to the dumbbell pickup. All right, and another round of the slam. And then we'll head into those more conditioning moves. Okay, let that hand extend out behind you. You can put the bell all the way to the floor if you want and pick it up if your mobility has come into your body now, or just let it hover above the ground. That's fine. Good. Little hip extension on the way up. Come on, hold that there for a second. Squeeze those glutes. That's it, good. Squeeze those butt cheeks, hold. Good, you're really working your hamstrings and your glutes when you get into that full range of movement with hip extension. That's it, very important to do that. Don't bypass that little squeeze. Good. You're really passing up on a lot of work for your hamstrings and your glutes. There we go. Should be feeling them now contracting away. Okay, now you've got that slam. Are you ready for this? This is good. Nice conditioning exercise. Slam. Knee. Slam. Come on, nice and strong with that slam, keeping the chest up and bending at the knees. Good. Up and up. Good, nice big powerful full body exercises. That's it, we boost that metabolism. And down, up, up, slam it down, squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out, well done, good timing on that one. Okay, now we have our last set, and this is a great 2 conditioning exercises, but a bit of strength involved there too. We're going to knee, knee. Okay, now don't slam that dumbbell off your knee, whatever you do. Be very mindful of where it is in space. Come on, crunch out those abs. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Hold that tension. Nice, you feel your abs now. Good. Squeeze it out, reach to the ceiling. Come on, you can do this. Go a little faster, let's get that heart rate up before we finish out today's strength with conditioning at the end. Come on, you can do it. Keep the back straight for me now, don't lean back. Shoulders are on fire. We can do it for the last 4 seconds. Well done, you did well there, that was good. Now, we'll go down now. Don't go so heavy, I've gone with my lighter ones. Step forward, step back. Then we're going to, you can go over your head if you want to, but you can pass through the body too if your shoulders are tired. Right, step it forward, step back, pass through the body if you're tired. Jump it forward, jump it back, go over the head if you're feeling very energetic. And over, draw that big rainbow above your head there. Good work. And down and over, come on, you can do it. Ooh, feel that heart pumping. And over, come on, have fun with your workout. I love the conditioning, really, it is really great fun. Let's do one more. And over, well done. Okay, you're ready for those high knees? Take your rest here. I think you should. This is a shoulder burn. Heart rate's up. Okay, you're ready. Reach up, pull down. Come on, we can do it. If you're getting tired, just hold it in front of your chest and keep those legs going. If you have that little bit of give in you, let's go for it. Come on. You can even change to a lower weight if you want to, that's fine. Or you can just do a body weight. And that goes for the last one as well. Lots of options here on Lively Ladies. It's not a cookie cutter workout at all. Something for everyone. Beginners, intermediates, advanced. Come on, squeeze it out. You can do it. You should be feeling those abdominals working hard now, especially round 2. Excellent job. Ooh, well done. Right, we ready? Let's get this one in. Step it forward and back, or you can jog it or jump it forward and back. Okay, let's go. pass over the chest, just chest knee, but at a lower level if you're really fatigued. Okay, and if you enjoyed today's strength, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on this video. And just to let you know, we are getting to the 100, but not in the 24 hours. If we could get to that 100, even 200 would be great. That would be my target, to try and help YouTube notice the channel a little bit more. Your help will be very much appreciated. Just pressing that thumbs up button, and particularly, like I say, that first day, that 24 hours is so important. We could get it up to even 200, see if it makes a difference. So that's my target. We work together. Well done. Okay, and there's my big dumbbell clap for you. And there's my double thumbs up for you for doing such a great job today. Well done. Whew. Excellent work. Okay, it's tough being on YouTube. There's so many metrics you have to meet in order for your channel to grow. And I'm just doing research myself, and I'm told the quicker you get likes on a video, and it really needs to be in the first 24 hours, the better it is for your channel. The more you get, obviously, the more it pings the algorithm to push you out a little bit more. So we are kind of hitting 100, but it's taking maybe 3 days. If we could even try and get that 100 in 24 hours, but even 200 would be better. And thanks so much for all your support. Let's head down, okay? We'll go into our little child pose, down on the knees, and sit back. Walk those hands away. Feel that lovely stretch in your quadriceps, your thigh muscles. Well done. And I want to also, while I have the opportunity here, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who came onto my Buy Me a Coffee page last week. I really do appreciate, and any small donation is just so helpful for me as a creator on YouTube, because as I was explaining there, ad revenue is just very, very poor. And it's not enough to make a living on, so because I work full-time outside of YouTube as well. So it's just to try and help me just to make a little bit just from the hard work that's put in each week. And just a huge, huge thank you to everybody who does that. And a big, big thank you for the ladies. So I do have a few ladies who come on every month and support the channel, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm grateful for everybody that supports the channel, whatever way you can. Okay, let's do our little pigeon pose. Again, this is a nice one done up on a bed or up on a couch, or just something soft if you struggle with the knee portion of it. And I just like to, you can actually get those gnarly bits out of your butt cheeks there. You can wiggle around there and feel them. We'll stay upright, just upright here just for a moment. Lovely, lovely exercise for the hips. Great for the hip mobility, keeping them nice and mobile. You can lift that back leg if you want, and you'll feel your opposite hip flexor stretching out a little bit, opposite quad. That's good. Okay, you can put that knee back down. Let's switch, go up into that plank and pass that knee under. Again, feeling that lovely stretch. Good lift. You can lift that back leg now if you want to. Feels good. And let's repeat it again. And this time we'll drop the chest a little further. Pass that knee under. Going back to the right leg now. Walk those hands away. Feel a lovely stretch in your shoulders. Good work. Feels nice. Breathe in, breathe out. Great. And back into plank, other side. And then we'll just walk the hands further away. We get both sides done equally here. Breathe in and breathe out. Feels so good. Excellent. That's great. Okay, let's lie on our side. We'll do a quad stretch. Okay, lying down. Come down on your elbow. Make sure you're not sinking your ear down to your shoulder, I should say. Keep that gap between your ear and your shoulder. Okay, up nice and tall, and then just very gently draw that heel up towards your butt cheek here. I find if you bring the knee away from The opposite leg, bring it a little bit back behind you. You'll feel an even further stretch. That's it, good. That feels really nice. Breathe in and breathe out. You're doing great here. Try and get that heel a little closer to your bottom before you leave the stretch, just to increase your time under tension, but also just to increase the stretch. That's it. Be patient with your stretches. Give yourself time to do them. That's it. Good. I know we're all in a rush these days, and our cool down stretches do tend to get neglected. Again, now keep that gap between that ear and shoulder up nice and tall. Draw that heel towards your butt cheeks. That's good. Now pass your leg a little bit more behind you there. If you feel your lower back arching too much though when you do that, maybe don't do that. Bring it back a little to the front. Okay, you don't want a big arch in your back. That's good. Well done. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's head up into a seated stretch now. One leg out in front, pass that leg over you, and then make sure your foot's flat on the floor there, and then turn your head to one side. And I want you to gently, not on the kneecap, but just underneath it, pull the knee in towards your body so you feel like a nice stretch here along the outside of your leg. That's your tensor fasciae lata muscle there that we're feeling getting nice and stretched. You can point your toe with the other leg and feel a nice stretch in your feet. Breathing in and breathing out. Not rushing it. Don't sink your spine down. Keep it up nice and tall. Well done. Let's switch around now. Point that toe of that other leg. It actually feels really nice after your workout. Okay, and then gently bring that knee in towards your chest. Look your head the other way. Breathe in and breathe out. That's good. Well done. And let's continue. Let's continue with our kneeling down quad stretch. And you can let me know how you're getting on with this. Are you doing it on a regular basis? Do you feel it's getting a little easier for you? It does get easy with practice. Really, really and truly it does. Just sitting here like this is just great for the hip mobility and knee strength and knee flexibility. And I'm going to say a big thank you for joining me today. You did a wonderful job. Maybe hold this for another 20 or 30 seconds. Drink your water, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next workout. You did great. See you soon.